TV with seamless HD streaming. And when you plug your Roku Express into your TV, you're going to be up and running in less than 5 minutes. And when you think about the streaming world that we're in now, there are lots of paid streaming services that we love to enjoy, like Netflix and Hulu and HBO Max and all of the things. But there's also a lot of free streaming services. QVC Plus is one of those free services where you get to see things that you don't see here on air on the Q, but you're also going to have access to more than 40,000 free TV shows and movies when you're using your Roku Express. Now, here's the deal. One of these anywhere else should be $29.99, just one of your Roku Express Plus devices. $29.99 anywhere else. We're doing two of them. You're not even paying full price for two, but you're getting more than just your Roku Express Plus. You're getting 3 months of Lifetime Movie Club, A&E Crime Center, I'm all in on that, Pandora Premium, and a year of TV Listings Premium service. Altogether, this pack-up should be almost $160. Our price is under $50. That's a difference of more than $100. E315429 is your item number. Brett Hamilton is joining us. He's one of our electronics experts. And Brett, I love the idea of making anything smart. Like, I don't have to necessarily upgrade my TV if I don't want to. Now it's a smart TV.
Yeah, smart or not smart, it's really about beating the whole system, right? The cable, like we've been paying these outrageous fees for so long. And I think even the cable companies are realizing that maybe it's time to kind of say we give in a little bit, and I'll show you how to do that in a bit. But here's the thing, Vanessa, we have all this stuff that's floating around in space, and we just figure out a way to harness it and not have to spend the same money we spend on cable. That's a good thing, because if you think about your cable bill every month, and it can be in the hundreds of dollars without exaggeration, what do you really watch? You've got that handful of channels that your go-tos. And then all the rest of them you're paying for. What if you could pick and choose what you wanted and only pay for what you want, or better yet, as you said, all of the free content that's available? So what is streaming? Real quick education. I want you guys to think of the Roku as like a mini computer that you're plugging into your television the same way you would plug in a cable box. And the internet and all that world that's out there gets funneled to your television, and it looks like apps on your phone. That's what this is, So as you look at my screen here, I see Prime Video, and I see the Roku channel and Netflix and all that stuff. You know what I see up here? I see QVC Plus, and you go, well, wait a second, I get QVC on my sorry for my reflection here, I'm kind of in the way, but you can now get QVC and HSN and all the good stuff for free with no cable. So if for $25 a stick, all you ever did was watch QVC, I don't see how you could think that's a lot of money, right? When you think about what your cable costs every month. And there is the main channel right there. So if you flipped over to QVC main channel right now, Dooney and Burke would be on. Well, it's on this TV right here, and I'm not paying anything for it. But that's not where it ends. And this is pretty wild. QVC Plus allows you to look at content that's not available on cable, content that was built for QVC Plus. So all these exclusives right here, these behind the scenes. Kim Corbella has her own show, and Disney's Little Mermaid. I didn't even know until I saw this on here that they had a live from the red carpet. And then the shows, Vanessa, that you've missed. Look at this. If you missed In the Kitchen this week, you didn't miss it. If you wanted to watch Lazy Boy at 4 o'clock in the morning from HSN, it's there. Josie, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. And typically, these sticks cost $100, and you go, well, I might not use it for this or for that. If you just used it for QVC, if you just used it for that, I think it'd be fairly easy to justify the cost of installing one of these things, which, as you said, takes less than 5 minutes.
I mean, you completely justify the cost, Brett. And when you think about, like you said, a lot of times, I mean, I know I watch like 3 channels. That's it, like 3 channels. And when you get a cable package, you have to have all of those other channels. If you only have a couple that you like to watch, like Brett said, you're all in. But you know what I also enjoy too? Like, if you don't want to go to the movie theaters, a lot of movies are doing the home premiere thing, and you can now watch the movie, have the movie night at home.
You can, and the other thing is people go, well, if I buy this stick, what's the monthly fee? There is no fee. Once you have the Roku plugged into your television, you own it. Then you go, well, then I've got to subscribe to this, to this, to this. Well, no, you don't, because look at this. Roku went and spent the money so you don't have to on everything. So I go into featured free here. Every TV show, every movie, every kid's show, every that I'm showing you is free. So again, I go back to that, taking the $50, divide it by 2, put one in the main room, put one in the bedroom, whatever it might be. So for $25, you can now watch any one of these shows anytime you want, and you don't need a DVR. You don't need to know when they're on television. You don't need to set a timer. You remember the old days? I'm dating myself here. The VCR. It's like nobody could figure out how to set the clock on the VCR, let alone how to set the timer to record anything. Well, DVRs can be intimidating as well. Well, now this does it for you. Now, for those of you going, is there a live TV? The answer is there is. Then you go, wait a second, what do I have to pay for that? And why does it look like cable if I'm not getting cable? I don't know, but I can tell you that every TV channel that I'm showing you on this guide right now is included. And how do you get it without having cable? It's connected to the internet in your home. So for those of you that have tablets or computers or any sort of device that allows you to watch internet-driven or Wi-Fi, it's the same exact thing. So all these channels that I'm showing you right here are included, and from time to time, Roku goes and finds another channel and another channel and another channel. And for those of you wondering, I don't know if you can see this, there's my remote right there. In fact, Vanessa, maybe you could show the remote as a tight shot. I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through how simple it is to navigate this device. So as we go in here, there you go. I mean, this is very reminiscent of a, I don't know, a DVD player remote or whatever. You've got if you go above those shortcuts, which are Netflix and Disney and all that stuff, you've got the back arrow. You've got the left to the right. I know I'm jumping all over the place here. So let's start with that. Let's start with that little plus. So left, right, up, down is how I was navigating those apps. That's how I went from Disney Plus and I dropped down and I saw Prime and I jumped over and I saw QVC Plus. Now, as we go down a little bit lower, you're going to see the very familiar channels, or not channels, but buttons. Go down a little bit lower, guys, to where the plus, which is the play. There you go. The play, the pause, fast forward, rewind. You get it. That's it. That's all you have to do. So when you're watching a show and you're like, I got to go get some popcorn, I need a glass of wine, you hit pause. Or you're like, I've seen this part before. I hit fast forward or I hit rewind. It's that simple. And I know a lot of you go, oh, God, streaming. It's this whole complicated. It's not. And I'm going to throw my mother-in-law under the bus for a second because she was as non-tech and non-streaming as any person I know. And I said, you know what? Let me just plug this thing into your TV for a second. She's like, what's Netflix? I've got cable. She doesn't watch cable anymore. Now all of her favorite shows are on my Netflix account. Either way, she's watching Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime and Disney. And here's the thing. If you add all of those apps that I just mentioned, the 4 major ones together, I can almost guarantee that that's cheaper than your cable bill every month. That's crazy. And you're getting the content that wins the Emmys every year. You know, when you watch the award shows, you're like, and the winner is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and you're like, I don't see that because it's on Amazon Prime.
Right.
Which all of you guys that have Prime anyway to get free shipping for stuff, you already get it. You already get all these channels. So start watching them. This is just a way to harness that content. This is a way to pull it down from the sky. Think of it as a laptop. Think of it as a computer, except it's this beautiful high definition picture that appears on your screen. And again, if all you did was watch QVC or HSN or all this on-demand content, which I'm showing you right here, these are all the live channels, right? I bet you a lot of you didn't know. Did you know there's an In the Kitchen channel? Any time of the day, and you're like, I don't believe you. All right, well, I'm going to show you that it's real. Any time of the day, you could go into the In the Kitchen channel and cook something. So at 4 o'clock in the morning, you're like, God, I wish I had a steak. I wish I had a hamburger. I wish I could order whatever this is, burger, steak, and chicken patty grilling pack. You can, because it's there, it's on demand, and it's so incredibly easy to use.
I mean, that's the thing about it. We only have about 150 of them to go around. And here's the thing, and I know, like how you said your mother-in-law was, my husband and I were kind of the same way with streaming. We were like, I don't know, are we going to be able to watch what we want to? So what we did was, we got the streaming stick, and then we kept our cable package for a month. And we were like, if we can commit to it for a month, like, let's see how it goes. And we can always, if we don't like it, go back and let's see. And we have never turned back. You have 30 days to love it or send it back. So I would say, grab your Roku Express streaming devices, okay? Give it a try. Don't cancel your cable right away. If you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, don't cancel right away. You have 30 days to love it or send it back. See if you love it. And I think that once you spend the month streaming and doing all of the things that you can do on streaming, you're going to switch over and you're going to be like, you know what, it's more cost effective to do it this way, and you're going to ditch the cable package and you come here for Roku, because instead of paying $30 just for one. We're doing 2 of them for less than what you should spend on 2, but we're also including 3 months of the Lifetime Movie Club. I love a good Lifetime movie. Sometimes the acting's not that great, but I love a good Lifetime movie. A&E Crime Center, which I cannot get enough of true crime. Pandora Premium, and then you're also getting 1 year of TV Listings Premium service. Altogether, this pack up could be $160, almost $160. We're under $50. That's a difference of more than $100. On Easy Pay, $16.65. But here's the deal. If you don't have a QVC credit card, you sign up today, you bring this home, you get a $60 account credit to use toward a future purchase. $60 account credit and 5 easy pays. E315429 is your item number. But Brett, truly, once you go to streaming, I feel like you'll never turn back. You have more options and it's more cost effective.
No doubt about it. And this is just from my personal experience real quick, my little tiny tech tip. For those of you worried about local channels and stuff like that, look into YouTube TV. Not regular YouTube, YouTube TV. It is a subscription service. It is so much less than cable, and you'll get so much more than you can possibly believe on something like this. In the end, you'll save a ton of money. Check it out.
Ooh, I love that. A pro tip.
A little tech tip
Brett,
of the day.
it was great to see you.
You too. Take care, everybody. Be kind to each other.
Thank you. We have fewer than 140 to go around. Let us know how many you like. If you have more than 1 TV in your home, more than 2 TVs, you may want to pick up more than 1 set, but it is a screaming good deal. So May is photo month, and we're going to continue making memories during our hour of Tech It Out. We're going to make photo and video memories with